What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Emma J, and I want to say thank you so much for joining me for Simple Healing. Today, we're going to be talking about how to chase your purpose, of course, through affirmations and meditation. So, first, you have to figure out what your purpose is to even chase it, right? And to do that, you just need to identify what it is that you love. You know, like what is it that you will wake up in the morning and you're just like, I need to do this. I need to do this every single day of my life, every single second. What is it that makes you super, super, super happy? What is it that makes you, like my heart is beating 10,000 times just thinking about it. Like that is going to be your purpose. So once you identify it, you need to start cultivating it. Start doing it, writing it, praying about it, talking about it. Speaking it into existence. And if you're not already doing your purpose, how do you start to do your purpose? How can you incorporate the things that you truly do love into your everyday schedule of what you're already doing now? Because a lot of times people will say, oh, well, this is my purpose, but I don't really know how to do it, or I don't really have time to do it, or I don't really, I can't make money from it, so I'm just going to do something else. And it's like, no, if this is your purpose, and if you start to walk in it, you'll be able to get so much more out of it. And then another thing where kind of meditation can come into play, sometimes your purpose can change, right? So people will be like, uh-oh, but weren't you doing something 2 years ago? Or you're a teacher, how can you, be a singer now? Or you're a singer, how can you go and be a world traveler and take pictures? Like, oh, now you're a photographer. It's like, you know what? My passion has changed. And a lot of people will look at you and be like, oh, that's what you're doing? Or, oh, so how do you really make money? Or, I don't think you can do that. And it's just like, just because it hasn't been done yet doesn't mean that you can't do it. And that's where, people start asking you questions. You can kind of get anxiety. You can start doubting yourself. And you're just like, you know what? Well, maybe I wasn't supposed to do this because, everybody else, when I tell them, they're not really excited about it like I am. And that's not for them to be excited about. You know what your purpose is, and not everybody is going to be on your train. Everybody isn't going to be in line to do what you're trying to do. It's because they don't see it, but you see it. If it was already placed on your heart, it was placed on your heart for a reason. And that person might not, understand it. The people that you're telling it to might not understand it, but somebody else is going to understand it, and somebody else is going to be blessed by it. So make sure you identify it, you walk in it. And when you have those moments of like, am I supposed to be doing this? One thing you can definitely say is, I was meant to do this, right? You can be in the moment where you're like, you know what? I'm not doing this no more. I don't understand it. It's getting too hard. Like, God, I was supposed to live here. I was supposed to move here. I was supposed to do this job. I was supposed to do this thing. I was supposed to be, helping people with meditation. And it's like, no, this is kind of hard. But if you just remember, I was meant to do this. And a Bible verse that goes along with it is John 15:16. You did not choose me, I chose you. I appointed you to go and produce lasting fruit so that the Father will give you whatever you ask for using my name. So I love this one because at the beginning it said, you did not choose me, I chose you. And that can be our purpose sometimes. When we're chasing it, trying to figure it out, sometimes we don't have to chase it. Sometimes it's just kind of like, it can just pop up. Sometimes it chooses us. You have to walk in your purpose and you have to do your purpose because somebody else is out there waiting for you to do it so they can be blessed by it. So what I'm going to do today is, of course, we're going to do some breathing. But just kind of, regularly breathe right now. I'm going to turn the music up a little bit. So I just want us to just kind of sit still, whether you're sitting, crisscross, applesauce, hands out, whether you're laying down or if you're in a car or at work listening, just kind of, be still. If you have like some oils, you can just go ahead and just kind of do that, light a candle. If you have a journal, definitely jot down some things that you feel throughout while you're watching this or listening. So just kind of be still in a moment and just regularly breathe, whatever your flow of breath is. And I want you to know that whatever was placed on your heart, it was placed there for a reason. I want you to know that your purpose might not be understood by other people right now, but it will be by the right people. I want you to continue to breathe. And I want you to say, I was meant to do this. Simple. I was meant to do this. Now I want us to breathe in. Exhale out. Breathe in all that good energy. Exhale all that negativity. Whew. Breathe in positivity. Exhale self-doubt. Breathe in greatness. Exhale non-greatness. Breathe on in. And breathe out. Now keep breathing, but I want you to know, like I said, you were meant to do what your purpose is. You were meant to do it. You were meant to walk into it. It might take you longer to get there. It might come to you fast. It might choose you. You might choose it. But if you know that that is your passion, that is your purpose, you're able to do it. You can find other people who've done it. You can Google people who might have done it to see, how can I do this? And if it's something new, you can just, pray about it. And just kind of sit to yourself and maybe write it out and figure out, okay, how do I complete this purpose and make it finish? And, paint the full picture. Now I want you to breathe in. Breathe out. When, you're not really sure what it is, breathe in and breathe out. When people look at you funny and like, that's what you're doing, girl? That's what you're doing, homie? Breathe in and breathe out. When you know you're walking in your purpose, but you hit a bump, breathe in, breathe out. One last big breathe in, exhale out. Hi, how was that? Oh my goodness, I want to say thank you so much for joining me on Simple Healing. I want you to continue to chase your purpose. Continue to do your purpose. If it chooses you or you choose it, keep doing it, okay? And remind yourself that whatever it is, you were meant to do it, okay? So make sure you follow me on Instagram @FromEmmaJ. You can also follow Simple Healing @simple_healing. So I will see you all next time. Bye.